it's Stephanie O'Brien with Move by Purpose. Today I want to talk about how we can further strategize your business so you can build it up and start working on it full time. The last video I talked about the importance of kind of eliminating all the noise, focusing on one thing at a time, one project at a time, and trying to figure out what works for you and how to focus. I shared about how I had to kind of put myself under high pressure situations, but that's because I work well in high pressure situations. You might be someone that can't handle that kind of pressure at all, but if you're the type that can't handle that kind of pressure, you probably are someone that does strategize a little bit better and plan a little bit better. So this video is for those that can plan but has a difficult time pulling the trigger and committing and taking action and implementing everything that you learn. And the best way to do that is strength in numbers. I shared again last week that you need to have people that know what you're going through all around you. And a lot of people think that they can save money by joining churches, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, or free support groups that are out there, and there are some benefit to that. But a lot of those general career transition groups are more targeted to people that are going from corporate to corporate, and they're not really building a dream job. And then you join an entrepreneurial group, which is actually, I think, more appropriate for the person that's building their job, which is you. But then you might feel discouraged because people are full-time, full-blown business owners. They're working full-time on the job that they love. And so you still can't quite relate to what they're going through either, and they can't quite relate to you fully. And so you still, even though you're around other people, can feel a little bit alone. And so you need to get in front of people and around people that are in that tough gap, that tough space, the day job and dream job builders. And you need to get with them, get in front of them, and get support from those that know exactly what it's like. And you need to attract and find people that can help you pull the trigger. Sometimes we don't pull the trigger because we're just so afraid of things that can go wrong, or we think one more piece of information is going to make me feel better. I just need one more. I do the same thing, and I'm more of a ready, fire, aim type of person. And that's okay. A lot of entrepreneurs are. And last week, again, I said, that's okay if it's messy, but then you really need to strategize it, hone it in, and you got to, if you do ready, fire, aim, then you got to aim. You still have to aim. You still got to figure that out instead of continuing to fire all over the place. But you also, for those that do the ready, aim, and never fire, this, having people that will hold you accountable and encourage you and, are your sounding boards, those help you. Having a group that you show up to every single week, and you say, I commit next week to do this, and then the next week, and then the following week, you have to say whether you did it or not, that's going to really motivate you to do it. Because you don't want to show up saying, oh, I didn't do it because X, Y, and Z, and when you just committed that you would eliminate the excuses, and you would just pull the trigger and deal with it. And that stretches you, that helps you grow. And so make sure you are always stretching out of your comfort zone a little bit. You don't want to stretch so far that you snap, but you do want to stretch to the point where it is uncomfortable, and that's where you get really great results. So one of the things I do for you in this group program is to make sure that, again, it is all people in the same boat, and that we are holding each other accountable, and that we stretch ourselves every single week, and we commit as a group We go around and say what we're going to commit to do every week, pulling the trigger, strategizing a little bit more, doing something that's a little bit more uncomfortable, and we help each other do that. And together, in the numbers, we will get results. That does bring you results. Having that accountability, having that support, having the minds together, that gives you the results. And then you also have me, the expert, to guide you guys along the way, because I am now working full time and I know what you need to do and I know what works, and I've studied a ton on how to get your transition, get you to work you love full time as fast as possible. And so I teach you some secrets in there, and the next video will be some of the juicy little secrets. I'm going to talk about 2 different things that are really important, but the program will really dive in and go much more in depth than this brief video overview and teach you all the strategies, all the ways to get your business launched and get you working full time to work that you love. See you next week.